Welcome to the Ozzstar channel. Today we're going to diagnose where this weird sound on a Nissan Maxima is coming from. When you turn the car to the left, there's no problem, but when you turn to the right, there's sort of a grinding sound. Now, I don't believe it's a CV axle joint. Usually when you turn with those on a front wheel drive vehicle, you'll hear more of a clicking sound. This is more of a grinding sound, almost sounds like a rotor. Not sure what it is. Let's check out some footage I took of me doing the old-fashioned GoPro camera outside the window while I turn left and right, and then we'll jack it up, take the wheel off, and see what we got. So turning left is no issue. It doesn't make noise. So I have the wheel off, and as you can see, the car's jacked up. Got to turn to the right, and now, without the tire on there, without pressure, I'm not hearing anything abnormal, which is strange. It's never easy. So I thought, well, maybe the back here is the dust shield touching the rotor. It is a little bit close right in there, but that's not the noise because there's plenty of clearance. So I'll continue on the hunt. Well, as you can see, I decided to take things apart after not being able to locate the problem, just by running it here like you saw earlier. Decided to pull the caliper, the bracket, and the rotor, and I found this smoking gun. So here it is. Now here's the old rotor, and it's pretty well used up. But if you look at the dust shield, and I thought it would rub up here somewhere, but what I noticed is right here. So can you see that shine? I don't know if it's picking up, but here you go. Can you see that shiny metal? Well, when I'm turning to the right, evidently this is flexing, and this is where it's rubbing here. So what do? We get a pair of pliers and bend that back. And what I'll do is I'll hit this. This rotor looks pretty rough. I'm going to, I should just replace it, but I could hit it. It's rust jack, they call it. So this rust here, you can actually kind of see, let me get the light, right in here it looks like where it's been rubbing, and this is rusted, so it's pushed, let's say pushed up, and that's making contact right here. Anyway, there's our smoking gun. Get a new rotor and it should be good as new. Alright, so we had a little combination there. Maybe something flew up off the road and smacked the inside of that dust shield and bent it in just a little bit, but we did have that rust popping on the rotor. The rotor could have a little bit of warp to it, so it was just grazing it. You saw it, it was like that big where the scrape was. So it should be all taken care of now. Slap a new rotor on there. We'll take it for a test drive. I did pry that piece out just a little bit, and that's about it. So diagnosing a noise, can be a little tricky sometimes. You got to take your time with it. If I hadn't taken the caliper off and the rotor and everything off, I would have never probably found that problem. So, if it was a wheel bearing and you're going down the road a steady 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, it's going to be humming, a constant noise, whether you turn left or right, sometimes it comes and goes. This was a constant, always when turning right. So it was interesting. That's just how it worked out. Anyway, I did check for the playing the ball joint. I checked the tie rod ends while I was there, inner outer, all that good stuff. Everything looked tight. So thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Likes, comments down below helps my channel grow. That's my new catch line right there. Not really, but thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Check me out on Instagram, Ozzstar1, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.